Good afternoon, children. For 10th class, unit number 2nd, 2.6. Student, I will going to tell you information about World Heritage, Jagatik Warsa. First, we can chit chat, warming up. I can talk about the world. Form groups of 6 to 8 students. Each group should select any one continent and share the following information about each. Europe. Important cities: London, Paris, Vienna, Barcelona, Prague, Dublin, etc. Sightseeing places of tourist interest: Rome, Paris, Florence, Venice, Amsterdam, etc. Food facilities: sausages and cheese, pasta and pizza. Arancini in Italy, pierogi in Poland, waffles in Belgium. Wildlife: European animals, hanging, leopardstridum and Devon's bat. So, I will read this lesson. You listen carefully and take notes for important points. The World Heritage, Jagatik Warsa. The World Heritage Site is a site determined by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organizations (UNESCO) to have significant cultural or natural importance to humanity. As such, the sites are protected and mentioned by the International World Heritage Program, which is administered by the UNESCO World Heritage Committee. Because the World Heritage Sites are places that are significant culturally and naturally. They vary in type and include forests, lakes, monuments, buildings and cities. World Heritage sites can also be a combination of both cultural and natural areas. For example, Mount Hongshan in China is a site with significance of human cultural because it played a role in historical change, art and literature. The mountain is also significant because of its physical landscape characteristics. History of World Heritage Sites. Although the idea of protecting cultural and natural heritage sites around the world began in the early 20th century, momentum for its actual creation was not until the 1950s. In 1954, Egypt started plans to build the Aswan High Dam to collect and control water from the Nile River. The initial plan for the dam's construction would have flooded the valley containing the Abu Simbel temples and series of ancient Egyptian artifacts. To protect the temples and artifacts, UNESCO launched an international campaign in 1959 that called for the dismantling and movement of the temples of higher ground. The project cost an estimated United States 18 billion, 40 billions of which came from 50 different countries. Because of the project's successes, UNESCO and the International Council of Monuments and Sites initiated a draft convention to create the international organization responsible for protecting cultural heritage. Shortly thereafter, in 1965, a White House conference in the United States called for a World Heritage Trust to protect historic and cultural sites, but to also protect the world's significant natural and science sites family. In 1968, the International Union of Conservation of Nature developed similar goals and presented them at the United Nations Conference on Human Environment in Stockholm, Sweden in 1972. Following the presentation of these goals, the conversation concerning the protection of world cultural and natural heritage was adopted by UNESCO General Conference on November 16, 1972. Now, boys and girls, listen carefully of introduction of this summary. The present write-up is based upon the important World Heritage Sites. A World Heritage Site is a site determined by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. World Heritage Sites are important culturally and naturally. The various monuments, buildings and cities are valuable in terms of culture and nature. For example, Mount Hongshan in China is a site with importance of human culture because it played a role of historical Chinese art and literature. The mountain is also significant for its physical landscape features. The idea of protecting such heritage sites began in the early 20th century. But till 1950, the list of sites was not ready. In 1954, Egypt decided to build the Aswan Dam to collect. The plan seemed to affect the valley containing the Abu Simbel temples and a host of Egyptian artifacts. UNESCO took the initiative to protect those monuments in 1959. UNESCO was skillfully unlifted the temples to high ground. The projects became successful. The project cost was estimated 80 million. Out of it, 40 million came from different countries as donation. In this way, UNESCO and the International Council on Monuments and Sites formed an international organization to protect cultural heritage. In 1965, a White House conference in the US called for World Heritage Trust to protect historical monuments, natural and scenic sites. In 1968, the International Union for Conservation of Nature developed similar goals and presented them at the United Nations Conference on Human Environment in Stockholm, Sweden in 1972. The goals to protect the natural and cultural sites were adopted by UNESCO's General Conference on November 16, 1972. So, students, I will ask some questions. You listen carefully and answer them. State whether the following statements are true or false. A World Heritage Site aims to destroy the cultural and natural spots. Answer is false. The World Heritage Sites can be combinations of both cultural and natural areas. Answer is true. The place Mount Hangsan is in China. Answer is true. The idea of protecting heritage sites began in the late 20th century. Answer is false. UNESCO promotes the World Heritage Site. Answer is true. The state parties are responsible for identifying the monumenting new sites. Answer is true. Now see some questions below. First question that here choose the correct alternative to complete the sentence. Some World Heritage Sites are a combination of both dash and dash. Sculpture and cultural, education and local, temple and candle, cultural and natural. Answer is cultural and natural. Second question, the Mount Hangsan is in dash. Egypt, US, China, Paris. Answer is China. Now boys and girls, you have listened all of us important thing from this lesson. You try to write answers below the questions under this topic. Thank you.